Hello, hello. Welcome to another week. We are going to be diving into a conversation with another one of the student leaders in the Speak English with Tiffany Academy. His name is Fred. You've seen him before in the past, but I want to welcome Fred once again. How are you, Fred?
Hey Tiff, how are you doing? I'm
I'm
doing
doing.
amazing, thank you.
I
How about
love
you?
it. I'm doing amazing as well. It's always good to see you. You always put a big smile on my face when I see you.
Same here, same here.
I love it. I love it. Now, Fred, many of our listeners and viewers on this YouTube channel have seen you or heard you before, but could you just very quickly give a short introduction, who you are, where you're from, how long you've been with the Academy, and why you're so special?
Sure, sure. So I'm Fred. I'm from Brazil and I live here in the north part of Brazil. I have been here in the academy since 2019, so 7 years now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a long time.
Mm.
And I'm an entrepreneur and I start studying English just because I would like to improve my English to get clients outside of Brazil. And yeah, my journey is been a little bit long and challenging, but here I am speaking with you guys, and I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for invited me, Tiff. So thank you so much.
I love it. I love it. Excellent job. Excellent job. Yes. Fred is very special to me. He literally, he's like a brother to me now. I remember the first time we met when he first joined the Academy, when I had just started the Academy. So very special man, very special friend, and a very special brother to me. So yes, Fred. Now, this conversation we're going to be having this month, the topic in the Academy has been AI. And Fred is one of the student leaders in the Daily English Lessons membership, the 365 days of lessons each and every day. And Fred is one of our leaders in this program. So this month, we've been talking about AI. And specifically for our conversation, we're diving into AI and English learning. AI has really changed how people learn languages. It's instant translation, chat bots that talk back, and apps that correct your grammar in seconds. So we're going to be asking the bigger question. What does it still mean to actually learn English when a machine can do a lot for you? So I'm really looking forward to your thoughts on this, Fred, as an English learner, an individual who not only learned English, but uses it in his daily life for business. So let me ask you this first question. Are you ready, Fred?
Yep,
Good.
always
All right.
always ready.
I love it. Let's jump right in then. Here's the question, Fred. AI can translate for you instantly. So why do you, Fred, still choose to spend hours learning English yourself? AI can do it all for you. So why do you still keep studying?
Okay, good question. Good
Mm,
question. Uh, just before I answer, I just want to say something
yeah.
because you know that I'm from technology, so my background is
Mm,
technology.
mm,
I graduated in computer science, and my favorite subject at the university was AI. So at
yeah.
that time, it was not like it's today. But when I saw that algorithm that and things that help us to make the machine learn, I
Yeah.
got like, that's amazing, that's incredible. And now, many years later, we are here speaking about AI, helping people to study English and, to do a lot of things. So AI is something that I really like. But
Yeah.
let's talk about English right now.
Yeah.
Why I am still studying English if AI can do everything for me?
Right.
Uh, one only thing,
Mm,
connection.
mm,
AI is amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's amazing. I love it. I use for a lot of things. I use for study English as well. But
mm.
if you are expecting to have connection and
Yes.
in that feeling of I'm improving my English because I am connected with somebody, you don't have this thing. Even
Mm,
you can talk to AI, you can, open ChatGPT and talk to it. It's not the same,
yeah.
there's no feelings, there is no emotion, there is no
Yes.
uh it's kind of you're missing something.
Yeah.
So why am I studying English and
Yeah.
from 7 years for 7 years
Yeah.
and not just studying with AI because of connection. You need
Yeah.
to connect with people. I think the first conversation we had, Tiff, not the first conversation, but back in the past, many years ago, we were talking about YouTube, and I said, Tiff, people connect with people. The
Yes.
same thing. Do you
Yes.
remember that?
I do remember that because you were very integral in me actually coming on camera. I wasn't shy. I just had been running my YouTube channel more as a voiceover with slides. And you
Yeah.
said, Tiff, show yourself. And I said, oh,
Yeah.
okay, sure. So I
Yeah.
agree.
And I told you people connect with people, and the same for studying English. People connect with people. If you are going to a job interview, you're going to connect with somebody, not
Yep.
a machine.
Yep.
So you need to handle your emotion. You need to see how to connect with that person, how to express yourself in a better way. So it's a lot of little things that can help you or not.
Yes.
So AI is amazing, but AI cannot give you this connection, this
I love that.
human thing.
I love that. I think that's spot on. I think that's exactly what it is because that connection is something it really can't do. And I think as we move forward, they've talked about different jobs that will not be replaced by AI. And many of those jobs are because of the connection that is required between two human beings. So I like that answer. I like that. So then let me
Thank
ask you
God
this.
we have this because think about this. If AI can do everything,
Right.
we're not going to have jobs in the future. So thank God
Exactly.
we still need to connect with other human beings. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So let me ask you this then. Okay. So where is the line between AI helping you improve and AI doing the work for you? This is a conversation that is happening fairly often now. Where is that line between AI helping you improve and AI doing the work for you? What do you think?
Yeah. As I said, I use AI for, for many things, for work, for create marketing campaigns, to write things for me,
Yeah.
to study English off for sure. But I'm thinking about this, since I
Mm,
start to study AI and use it. Sometimes it's so easy to do everything right now. If
yeah.
I need, okay, I see a vocabulary, I don't know what is it. I
Mm,
go to ChatGPT or another AI platform, I ask for it. Even Google, I can ask what the meaning of this word. Okay, I
yes.
get it. I can get everything. I don't need to
Mm,
ask to anybody. But, and always we have this big but,
mm,
we start to get like lazy,
yes.
and
Yes.
we don't retain that thing because we don't
Mm,
use and the connection is I can say this again because we we can become like superficial.
yeah.
So I don't know this, I can get it, I can use it, but I'm not going to retain this because I didn't
Mm,
attach any connection, any emotion at that thing.
mm,
So I can become lazy, and I have
yes.
seen I've seen people like this. People are more lazy to study right now, and they
Mm,
are not improving as they could,
mm,
using the power of AI. They're not improving that much because they are lazy now, because they
mm,
everything is easy. Everything is
mm.
easy. We can become more lazy, and we don't focus as we could. We don't push ourselves as we could.
Mm,
So instead of learning and become better, we are so dependable of the technology. You know what I mean?
mm. So then what would you say? How would you, I guess, warn someone? Again, you are very familiar with AI. You are very comfortable with technology, right? So you are aware of kind of when that alarm goes off, like, wait a minute, you're depending on it too much, right? It's making you lazy. What would you tell someone listening or watching to help them be careful not to start depending on it too much or not to become lazy? Like, where is that boundary or where is that kind of line? Like, okay, wait a minute. It's okay to use, but when you see this or when you notice this, you need to pull back. What would you say? How would you kind of give them advice for that?
Yeah, I have talked to a friend, many time ago, and he said something like this. He said, "Fred, I'm not going to study English because in the future, in a couple of years, we don't need to study English because everything is going to be translated to us, to devices,
Mm,
to some platform or something. So why should I study English, spend my time,
mm,
spend my money studying English if in a couple of years I
mm,
won't need it?"
mm-hmm.
And I said, I got like very, not upset, but very, it was like something very hard to explain because we didn't have AI like we have right now, but was starting. And I said the same that I said in the beginning. People will still need to connect with people. So if
Yes.
you, what do you think is better? To if you go to English speaking country, it's better to have everything translated to you, or you talk to people, you make deals in a business, or you do your job,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
you really just
Yeah.
depend on something. And coming back to your question, that's the point. When people use that much AI just because it's easy,
Right.
they forget that people need to connect with people.
Right.
People need to make deals,
Yeah. Yeah.
business. Everything is with people. So if you depend that much on AI,
Mm,
somebody else will be better than you because they are
yes.
using
Yes.
AI in a better way, not just for do things for them, but help them to
Mm,
think better, to be more creative,
mm,
or to use in a smarter way. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's the point. If you are depending on that much on AI, step back a little bit, think more. I need AI and I can use AI to make me think better, to improve my thinking process
I
and
like
my
that.
creative thinking as well. So
I
if you
like
do
that.
that, nobody can replace you because you will be a step
Yes.
ahead of
Yes.
everybody,
I like that.
all the time. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever caught yourself leaning on it too much? And I ask you this because I have, and I had to catch myself. I said, wait a minute, I'm leaning on it too much, and I'm not allowing myself to think through things that I would normally in the past have thought through. So, what about you? Have you ever experienced yourself leaning on it too much, and what happened?
Many times, many times I can say that. Because as I said, it's too easy, I don't need to
Yeah.
think more. I don't need, but I noticed that I don't need to think more, but I don't retain what I am learning.
Yeah.
I don't retain that thing. And I don't know about everybody, but in my case, my memory started to get worse
Mm-hmm.
because it's too easy to do. It's too easy to use it. When I need, why can I search for in my brain if
Exactly.
that it's available for me? So we don't notice that we are doing that. We don't notice that we are dependent that much on AI. But I caught myself in this kind of situation. I got like, wow, I'm using that much AI. The results are not better than if I'm doing
Right.
by myself. So why should I, depending that much on that technology if it's not making me better, or it's not
Mm,
making me smarter or a better
exactly.
entrepreneur, for example. So yeah, I have caught myself in that kind of situation many times. And
Yeah.
right now I'm using AI to boost my productivity,
Yeah.
boost my skills, but
Yeah.
not to do everything for me.
I like that.
I use more for that kind of how can I say that?
Repetitive?
Uh, repetitive tasks. So something
Yep.
that I don't need to think, so use AI. But if you need to think, if you need to use more of your capacity, use
Yeah.
your brain, it's so much better.
Yes. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yes. Our brains actually do work better and work faster, even though it seems
Oh,
like AI is better. It's like,
oh.
no, we're much more creative. AI just takes existing information, analyzes it, and spits it back out in a different form. But our brains can come up with new ideas. So, yeah, I agree.
Which is amazing. Don't get me wrong. Maybe people think Fred is against AI. No, AI is amazing. So we
Hmm.
just need to use it in a better way. And to study English, it's the same. It's the
Yes,
same.
I
So
agree.
using it in a professional environment or to study, the same. You need to use it just to boost your capacity, your skills.
I love it. All right. Now, this question might be a little bit harder, but I'm curious to know your answer or your response. So, what do you think, Fred, a human English speaker will always be able to do that AI cannot? You've mentioned throughout this conversation the importance of connection, right? So that was very clear. But I want to know, in your opinion, what will a human English speaker always be able to do that AI cannot or will not be able to do?
Do you remember when we are together in Florida last year?
Mm.
We spent a few days together,
Uh-huh.
and the conversation was so amazing, so incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, People make us laugh, people make us get emotion. AI
Yes.
cannot do that. AI
Yes.
cannot do that. If you tell a joke to a
Yeah.
friend,
Yeah.
you make them laugh, you make them feel good, feel happy.
Yes.
AI cannot do that. AI is not the same. So AI cannot create emotions,
Yeah.
cannot hold emotions or make you feel happy or
Mm.
I don't know, make you feel inspired. It's
Yeah.
a machine. It's not the
Yeah.
same. So I think that thing AI cannot do for an English speaker at all because
Yeah.
when you're speaking to people, you say something funny, you see that person smiling and laughing. So that thing is priceless.
Yeah.
It's priceless.
I love that. I love the great answer. It's true. It's very true. Okay, now we're going to switch gears. Again, that was just a sneak peek of the conversations that can happen after you've learned about the topic of the month. And again, this month's topic is AI. So as you can see, Fred is able to express himself very clearly. Here's the next section we're getting into. Again, you are a student leader, so you have many interactions with our students, the members of our family. And in some of those practice sessions, you've had experiences with the students. You've also heard them tell stories about their English accomplishments or their English struggles. So I want to ask you, can you share an experience, any experience that pops into your mind that stuck with you, like a student's accomplishment or something that impressed you?
To be honest, my friend, the last session I had
Mm,
this week, something interesting happened because
mm,
we have a couple of sessions during the week just to review content and you speak and people practice, and we have a really good time there. It's
mm.
amazing. And last session, I brought up with something different. Using AI, and I thought, how can I use AI to improve my sessions in a way that make people more interested.
Yes.
So, and my background is technology, so I thought about, oh, what if I create a game and I play with them during this
I love
session
it.
using the vocabulary they learned this during this month. And I brought up with a game, I think this is Hangman.
Yeah,
I don't
Hangman.
know.
Yeah,
Hangman.
Hangman.
I brought up with this Hangman game using the vocabulary we learned during the month. And because I would like people remember what they learned, I would like them
Yes.
feel good learning. And it was interesting because, people love this session. They got very excited. Some people don't participate. Some people are more shy, so they just stay there listening. And even those people,
Wow.
they are raise their hand to participate in the game more. And I
Wow.
got, that's interesting. And at the end, I asked them about the experience, and everybody said, Fred, this session was amazing. Do
Wow.
more that, please, because we can remember what we learned during this month in a way that we are not thinking about. We are not thinking that we are
Yes.
learning. It's something so natural. It's funny. We love it. So again, using AI in a way that help us to be more creative, help us to
Yes.
learn more. Not It's part of the process, not the end itself.
I love that.
So that was an experience that I made recently, and for me it was amazing. For them it was amazing too. So yeah, I think it's a smart way to use AI to improve our English skills.
I love that. I love that. Yes, that's an excellent response. And I'm so glad. Again, this is why you're one of our student leaders. I love that you're always thinking outside of the box, thinking of ways to help our family members improve their English and retain what they've been learning. Again, daily lessons, right? 15 minutes a day. But when you want to retain that information, it's important to have unique strategies. So I love that. I love that.
And that's not easy to maintain people interested
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they would like to have something. So if they don't need this new thing, AI will be enough. So
Yep.
classes with AI, it's okay. But they like this feeling of I have somebody that can listen to me. I am interacting with this guy, so we are telling story. We are talking about this kind of thing. We became a real family because
I love
people
it.
are like brothers and sisters, and I know everybody, you know, details about their life that if we don't have this kind of connection, will
Yes.
never be possible. So yeah, it's amazing.
I love it. I
It's
love
amazing.
it. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now, Fred, this is the point in time where I have to be in the hot seat and you get an opportunity to ask me any question you'd like. It can be an English question. Again, you're a student leader. Your English is amazing. There may, however, be something that you want to ask me about English or just anything in general. So I'm in the hot seat. Go for it. What question do you have for me?
Okay, okay. So I know that you're from technology too, so you
Hmm.
love technology, you love new things like this. I would like to know when you just, start listening about AI and using AI to teach English or to study English, what were what was
Mm.
your thought? Like, oh, this is
Mm.
gonna be amazing, or you got to worry about that thing that maybe
Mm.
people will replace English teachers. So what was
Mm.
your thoughts about that when just AI just uh appeared?
Up here. Great question. Great question. And I remember the moment very vividly. I think I messaged you the same day. I think when I first found out about AI,
Yeah,
I think I
I
did.
remember.
I actually went to a conference in California. It's called Social Media Marketing World. And this is about, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. And I remember when I found out about it and I went back to my hotel room after the presentation. And so I got on my computer, and this is when ChatGPT was out, but no one really knew about it. So I signed up for it and I did the first test. The first test was I had a gentleman that was working for me at the time, and I would have him each month look up probably over 100 different vocabulary words and expressions, find the definitions, example sentences, because I wanted to make sure I could use that to teach you all. So I said, let me just see what this AI can do. So I put I used the prompt to, hey, I gave it 20 words and I said, give me the definition plus example sentences for each of these terms and make sure the example sentences connect directly to the definition you give me. Fred, in less than, I want to say at that time it was less than 2 minutes because it was a little bit slower back then. It just spit out what it would have taken the guy that worked for me probably 2 weeks just for that set. And I said, oh my goodness. So I was excited. And the reason why I wasn't going to let him go, I figured out other work for him to do. I was excited because, so as an English teacher, my goal is always to help you all by giving you new methods, new strategies, right? To help you think in English. Some of the, not the hiccups, but some of the things that can hold a teacher back are connected to the research, connected to looking up which words connected to this topic I can use in the lesson that I'm trying to teach. So I realized, oh, this is going to make me a more effective teacher because the research time is now cut not in half, I mean, completely down to a tenth. Like it's such a small amount of time now for the research. So for me, I wasn't nervous because to your point earlier, I know the importance of connection when it comes to learning a language. So me being the teacher, you or whoever's watching or listening being the student, there's that connection. Now I have AI just helping me give me do the research for me on the content. And then I take the content and I'm able to teach you a strategy to analyze, to practically apply this content. So for me, I was excited. I knew the possibilities and how it could help me be a more effective teacher.
And I think great answer. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
I think this because you have told me many times that your goal is to help 1 billion people,
Hmm. Hmm.
and
Hmm.
AI can help you to do that because before was hard to to all the sources and everything. You need to put everything
Right.
together. You need to do a lot of work, but AI can do that for you. So you
Hmm.
gain time. Your
Hmm.
time is precious. So now you can help people even more than before because you can be more productive. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
amazing.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a very AI is a very useful tool if you know how to integrate it
Yes.
into your industry, into your work. It's a very useful tool. So again, to your point earlier, it shouldn't take the place or remove our creative thinking. It should just help us think even more creatively. So yeah, I love it. I love it. This was a great conversation. Again, speaking about AI and English learning, I think a very applicable conversation to the person watching live and the person listening live as well. So, Fred, thank you so much again as we continue the conversations, the lessons throughout this month for AI and the Academy. I know the students are going to enjoy your practice sessions. And for those watching or listening, we would love to have you join us. So, again, the link is in the description. Fred, we will talk again, my friend. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks for having me, Tiff, and I'll see you guys soon.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye bye.